Hello. I wasn't going to go live. Well, I was, and then I wasn't, and now I am. So hopefully some of you can join me. Just an hour or so ago, a couple of hours ago, this beautiful creation arrived on my doorstep. Isn't it gorgeous? From the lovely Sharon, wishing me all the best for my little surgery which is happening tomorrow. That's why I'm all over the place today. So anyway, I just was playing, and I've had that many phone calls and interruptions that's why I thought, am I going to go live today or am I not? But I love to hang out with you guys, and there was a couple of things they're in my head, and I wanted to get them down before they went out of my head, because goodness knows after an anaesthetic what my head will be like. These baby wipes aren't that damp. Been working on another project for a team day that we're having in a couple of weeks, and because I probably won't be that well following surgery, I thought I would, whoops, don't want that. I thought I would get ahead of it a little bit. Okay, and I can see there's no one there because I told everybody I wasn't going live. Anyway, I am now, right now. So I'm going to pop you down at the desk in the right spot where you can see. And grab my white first. I did a little bit of a practice run, and now I'm going to actually use some new inks, the Summer Splash, and it's Leaf Collection. I've forgotten the name. Like, I'm in so much mess in here in my craft room, I couldn't even find the stamp case for it. But it's this one that I'm using. I'm using some Summer Splash and some Shy Shamrock, and also some Daffodil Delight and some Lost Lagoon. And it's going to be sort of like a Joseph's Coat technique. I did it in the black, and I thought, don't know about that. So what I'm going to do is do the same thing, but I'm going to go over it, instead of with the black, I'm going to go over it with the peacock. And you all probably know, this is Lost Lagoon. You all probably know how roundabout how this is going to turn out, but it's always fun with new colours to do a different technique, isn't it? The same technique, but yeah. We just add colour randomly. Wasn't very random because I've plonked it straight in the middle, haven't I? It'll be fine. So that's Lost Lagoon. And the next lightest is Summer Splash. I was going to, I don't want a yellow brush. I was going to use that one for that. I was going to use some Parakeet Party or some Tahitian Tide, and I wasn't sure, so I decided not to. Go right in the middle with that one. Make it nice and bright. That's Summer Splash. This is Shy Shamrock. This is a good way to get rid of some of that excess ink that we have on our new pads too. This is very inky. My friend and my upline Cheryl O'Brien stamped with me on Saturday, and we noticed how inky the pads were. I had ink everywhere when I was doing that before. Now I'm just going to Just use it baby wipe. I've got every chamois under the sun, but just when I've got a mess, I'm being lazy, I guess. Not very good for the environment, is it, being lazy? And I just felt it needed something to contrast it a bit. So I've used a bit of Daffodil Delight. I might have to end up adding some more of the other ones, but they might be good. Just keep adding your colours randomly. I love these sorts of techniques. And I thought of something else I haven't tried for a while. I don't know if I've ever tried it actually, with different coloured embossing powders. So I thought, we'll see how this goes. Not doing anything fancy for the front of it. I just want to get down the technique. We're basically going to put a sentiment on it and call it good. Let's get that off there because we've got enough mess without leaving too much mess around. Now we want to make sure that's dry, because if you don't have it dry before you do the Versamark, the stamp will stick all over maybe that's what happened with my other one. I didn't use a really fat embossing buddy when I did it the first time. So hopefully my Versamark is juicy enough. Just try and get as much of that on as you can. This just saves you going. I thought this would be a good one to use because it saves you having to think where to put the leaves. So then you're going to grab this, dump off as much of that as you can. We will be cutting some off it, so don't worry too much. Doesn't even really need to be straight with this one. Now I want a bit of paper or something put over the top of it. I'll just use that. See if there's anybody here. Hello Susan, how are you? Just give it a good rub because we want to try and don't move it. And excuse my messy scratch bit of paper. You can see which stamps I've been using. Just want to get good contact. Off carefully. And also take this off carefully. You can see that starting to take shape now. I don't know if you can see that. Where did I put my embossing powder? It is. So this is clear embossing powder. Dump that on there. Try not to touch it. Touch where the pattern is, I mean. I've got to touch it to hang on to it, of course. Might have missed a bit on that edge there. Not that it matters too much because we need to cut a bit off it anyway, possibly. And the good thing about the glass mat is you can lay it down on that to heat it, can't you? Put that over there. Just using my, this is the first embossing gun that I ever bought, so just cover your ears for a minute. So you can see, now it even looks nice just like that, doesn't it? I'm going to grab this so I'm not making a mess all over the glass mat again. So rather than, this is the one I did earlier with the black with Memento, and I wasn't keen on how it left those leaves looking like that. I thought if I used Peacock, that might look better than the black. So we're about to find out, okay? Oh yes, I think I'm liking this. I need something to hang on to that with. There's a bit of paper towel. No, that's attached. So as I don't get ink all over my fingers. And I missed a bit here. I do need the towel anyway. I should have had that ready to buff it. I'm excited because I think this is going to look good. A little bit messy looking there, so that's the bit just there. I'm not liking that, so that might be the bit we chop off. Eh? Yeah, I definitely like that better than the black look, because the black is gone all into there, and yeah, I'm not liking that as much. So loving that. Looks good. Now I'll clean my hands, figure out what we're going to put in there. All black bits cut. What was I going to do with that? Black and then that. So maybe we'll do just better plan this. Maybe that. And I get these two mixed up. They're so similar. The Shy Shamrock. Could do that. I like that. Do Shy Shamrock and then Peacock. I think I like that better. What do you think? Yep, I think I like that. I might just put that together. I've got a Peacock base here somewhere, and that looks like about the right. I'm going to cut this down though first. It's not quite the right size for our size cards, this background stamp. Everything's made for the Americans, isn't it? So I'm doing 13.8 by 9.5. You could also use that piece for the inside. Yeah, I just wanted to do, what was I doing? I've forgotten now. Anybody got any suggestions? I think I was going to do that and then that. Do I procrastinate too much? I don't think I want yellow. Or maybe Lost Lagoon might be better. Let me just grab a bit of that. Yeah, I love it too. Hello, how are you, Shari? Thanks for joining me. I'm just going to grab some, where is that? Some Lost Lagoon. And see. Feel free to offer some suggestions if you would like to. See what that looks like, because I'm just not liking anything that I'm seeing here. I don't think I want yellow. I think that'd be too much in your face. You probably can't see that. And those two are too similar. Is that has to be peacock? Maybe we just want it on peacock, or do we just want it on white? That's some white pieces. Don't tell me, what have I done with them? Lay them there. No, that's watercolour paper. I had a heap of white pieces. Isn't that maddening? Did I leave them over on my cutting? Yeah, probably did, because I probably did the, yeah, I did. There's one. Oh, I don't know. They'll be here somewhere, and we can always cut more, but there's about 6 cut somewhere. I don't know if we want white, because there's no white on there. But maybe we do want white. Yeah, that just lifts it. What do you think, guys? I think I need white on there. As she looks around to see where she put all her other bits of white that she just finished cutting up. Anyway, got this bit, so that's all that matters for the time being. And I've got, that's the one I would have done a little while ago, and it really should be peacock, but I didn't have any peacock already cut. So I'm just wondering whether we just put that. Just keep it simple and just put that maybe, because I want to show you another card. Do you all agree that the whites, I don't see any more comments, so I just feel maybe let me put that on there. We'll see if we want some twine or something, just something simple, because I'm not really organised today. Keep getting sidetracked with the other project. I'm just wondering, what have we got? Peacock. Don't don't know that we want twine underneath that, or do we? Be better if it was peacock, but I haven't got time to colour it now. I'll try a double bow. See what that looks like. I like to do them double when they're in, when I use twine. Make them a bit thicker. Let's just see what that's going to look like. I'm not a very quick stamper on the go, as you've probably gathered. Now where's the other end of that? Oh goodness. Can't find it. Pull it out. Start again. Right, that's better. Easier to grab anyway. I'm just going with my thumbnail to try and get the kink out of it, because as you can see I'm using some old twine. I don't know whether that's even going to look any good, but I don't know what else I can use. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think it needs to be maybe some peacock ribbon perhaps. Moss lagoon, and there's some gold peacock. Quite sure what I'm going to do with them. I'll just fiddle here for a minute. Don't even know where I'm going with this. This ribbon's getting retired, I believe. So we may as well use it. Yeah, I'm not sure. About that, what do we think? I wouldn't go right around, I would tie the bow afterwards, but I don't know that it needs to go right around. I reckon maybe just a bow of that beside it. Let's try that. Not really serving any purpose going underneath the sentiment. does it not need a bow? What do we think? Yeah, they are the reverse tweezers. Wrap the twine around the card. It's Daffodil Delight, Shari. I do, Susan, remember the first time I used it. Yep, I do. You reckon wrap the twine around the card? Shari, I think, said that. Yeah, that might work. I think I might know what you mean by that. Do you mean to do something like... Probably... Let's try not to get too fancy. Just do it. We could do something like that. Yeah, that would work. Thank you, girls. Love it when I get help on how to do stuff. Oh, come on. I'm so excited I want to get on to the next technique and see if it works, because I've not tried it. So I don't think I've ever tried it. It's a bit wasteful, but you've got to play, don't you, to find something that works. I think I like that. I think I like that. Thank you so much. And just put that. I could probably go... Can't see my twine. I don't know about putting a sentiment. What do you think? No sentiment? Or just even just maybe even down there or something. We might leave the sentiment and come back to that. I'll finish it and pop it on my page or my blog, because I'm thinking maybe just a little, I don't know, taggy sort of sentiment, like hanging down. I'm just trying to explain. Don't want to get that in the glue, do I? That way. I don't know what we've got to embellish that with, but come here. Oh, throwing stuff everywhere. No, we've got some peacocky ones. They're not the ones I want. Everything's jumping out everywhere. These ones I can see here. Oh, maybe we don't want peacock. I really love these, and these are going through. A lot of the iridescent foil gems, a lot of the embellishments are going through, actually, which is good. But not a lot of the ribbons are, which is not good. Now, I have to be careful where I put these, because if I go and add a sentiment later, they might be in the wrong spot. But anyway, we can always shift them. We don't want them where you can't see them. So I might put that maybe down there. Although I might put a sentiment like, let me just have a look quickly at these ones I've got here. Here's a happy birthday in Peacock. What about that? Could just do that. Do we like that? Or put it down here. I don't know. When I don't know, I usually leave it. So, throw that away. Okay, where did I get you from? There. It's one of those scammy ones. It's from Sydney, I guess. I don't think it'd be Stampin' Up. I think it'd be, I didn't put that on, did I? We'll pop it there. Okay, because I'm keen to get on to the next one. And she can't find her white cardstock, can she? Easier to cut some more. Oh goodness. Here's a piece. I don't know if that's thick or thin. I think it's thin. Let's just use this. Is it wide enough? Yep. I'll do. I'll do a full, almost a full length one, so that I've got something to hang on to. Actually, I might just do that. So I've got something to hang on to. I've no idea what I'm going to finish this off with either. Now, for this one, I'm going to use our buddy. Yeah, she's got to think what she's doing. And then get some tools out the road. Same stamp. Everything's falling down. Make sure I've got, and I've probably got finger marks there now because I've picked that up. I haven't minded where I've touched it. I forget. I realise that's too long for the piece, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Right, we can use one of these things. This is, if you're wondering what this is, this was what we used for the Stamparatus. So it's not a Stampin' Up tool. It was from Jan, I think her name was Jan Casey. She's a friend of Julianne Richards. And she sells them. Bits and Bobs, it's called. Now, for this one, I'm going to need my tray. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a few different embossing powders. I won't be able to reuse these, well, unless I want to make a motley card again. I just want to get a little bit everywhere, maybe a bit more. I thought I'd use, yeah, no, I didn't think I'd use black because I might want to, we'll see what it looks like when I'm done, but I might want to use black, like a bit like a Joseph's coat technique after I'm finished. So I was going to use gold, silver and copper. That was copper, sorry, I didn't tell you that, did I? A sprinkling of each, and of course, as you might have guessed, can't really reuse that unless you want to save it, and just dump the whole lot on a card and see what you come up with, which is wouldn't be a bad idea either. And we'll finish off with gold. We could do black, but I'm just wondering what I'm going to put in between there, so probably want a bit of a contrast, so we won't use black. Probably could have had a bit more of the other ones. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. I do think that's going to be pretty. Let me just put the lid on that. And I could also, I could also tip some more out of that on there, but I don't really feel that I need to. So let's just get our trusty heat tool back again and see what I've missed. Thanks, girls. Let's just cook this and see what we get. There's a bit I've missed there. Oh, that's really pretty. Really pretty, and I don't think I want to put any black over that. I think I like it white, and I think I want perhaps either a wild wheat or pecan pie base. What do you think? I'm going to cut that one off there first. So that's got to go because that's right on the edge. Get it? Yep. And we'll cut that down to, I reckon, 9.5. What do you think, girls? Maybe you've gone to have your tea, your dinner, whatever we call it. I'm going to cut that off there. And what do we make that? 13.8. So it's all even Stevens. I reckon I'll grab out some wild wheat. I've got powder all over me, and some pecan pie, I think. See which one we like. This looks real pretty in real life. Have I? Yeah, it's all done. I really think I'll be able to use either of these, just get a different look. If you girls are still there, you can choose for me, or we could do both. See that? That looks gorgeous too. Or we could use both. Let's use both, eh? Which way around? I reckon the pecan and then the, oh, you could use either. You could use either. Are you girls still there? You prefer the wheat? Of course you have to be divided. So we're going to use both. Which will we put first? The wheat and then the pecan, or the pecan and then the wheat? I'm thinking I like this. What do we think? Not sure how long a lag there'll be, so I might just I've got to cut a base. I'll cut a base in that. See if you agree with me. Is it going to be long enough? All that? Yep, will be. This is really stamping on the fly, isn't it? I've got the length that way. 14, 3, yep. So we'll go 10 here. And 14, 3. And 10.5, we'll score it. What's my bone folder doing over there? Oh, that's the one I got out for bed. I put that away from my launch day from the mini catalogue. Just had that, and now it's time for almost time for the next one. The card looks a bit long. fine. I really like that. Oh, I haven't cut that down enough, have I? Looks a bit big. Yeah, what have I done? That's 14.3 and that's 10. What's this? That's 9.5 and that's, I don't know, should be right. It's not though, needs a bit more off. Oh no, it's right. It's right. Oh, goodness gracious me. Just wondering what, maybe we'll use some of that, what is it called? This stuff. This one of both actually. This is going into, or looks like it's going into the, well, it is going into the annual catalogue. And our other beautiful, the one that I love, is retiring. I ordered four of those yesterday. No, what's today? Didn't even know what day it is. Just thinking I might tie those both together if I'm that clever. Am I that clever? Because they've got silver and gold in them. I haven't got any copper ribbon. Just better see what this looks like first before I go and waste half of it. Oh yes, I like that. Let's grab our tweezers again. See what the bow looks like. That'll be the teller, whether I like the bow or not. Are you girls both demonstrators? I think you are, Shari, aren't you? Are you, Susan? So you'd know what was in the new caddy, is what I'm getting at. Ah, I didn't grab that. That's no good. It'll be loose. I think I need to turn it around or cut that off. I'm making a big mess of it here. See whether we want just a knot or we want a bow, and I haven't got it long enough probably now for a bow. Let's see. A bit tricky tying a double bow because you've got to grab two of them and it's not really playing nice. Oh, come on, where are you? Here you are. Here you are. Come on. Gotcha. Gotcha. There we go. Come on. Extricate my scissors, my tweezers, and I think we'll shorten the bow a little. Oh, where my gold one's gone. What's that? Hiding. Oh, there it is. It's not as long as the other one. That's okay. I didn't want it that long anyway. Didn't want the bow that big. It's too big. Oh, I like that. That could even be a wedding. Oh, bumping my camera. My back was killing me. That could even be a wedding card, couldn't it? Yeah, well, as you can see, I was too, Susan. So, yeah. I'm just not sure. Probably got that twisted. But we can probably fix that by twisting it, and I'm not tying it again. I'll twist it over and make believe it was the right way round. There we go. No one will know that it's not once I stick that down there, will they? Be nice if I had a sentiment prepared, wouldn't it? As I say, I was on the run today and not really thinking straight. So I'm going to have to work out, I reckon, a circle, maybe a circle on both of them with the greetings. I'm thinking. But as I say, I think I'll, so I don't want to keep you guys here forever. I think I'll figure that out. And have I not got that level either? I'm not having much luck tonight, am I? Well, it's too bad now. It'll be too bad, too sad, won't it? Because I've got glue on it and I only just realised it didn't look level. I might be able to fix it now. Looks right now. Okay. This trim is quite stiff. Actually looks fairly elegant though, I have to say, and maybe those same embellishments might look good on there too. Our gold, our, what are they called? Festive pearls are going. So I'm just wondering what, I reckon these will look good. I'm being careful where I put them, because if I put a greeting with a circle, I'll put that there. No, my circle might go there, so just do that. I just really like these. Thanks, Sherry. Queen of the fix-ups, yeah. What do we say? There's no mistakes, there's just creative opportunities. That's what we say, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, so we don't know whether we want a sentiment or not, but you don't want to stay stuck down. But I really like that. I mean, I know it's a bit wasteful, but I just love spot there. I should have put my embellishment there. Well, I might have a circle. I might, who knows what I might do across there. I have not decided yet. and that's okay. So here's my other one. That you girls helped me with that too. So they both look fine without a sentiment, but we'll see what we can do sentiment wise. Where that went. Okay, so I'm not sure where I'll be health wise next week. I'll probably be okay. So as I said before, anaesthetics play havoc with your brain sometimes, so I mightn't be in the right mood to do a live, but if I am, well, I will. And I'm pretty sure everything will go as planned. So just give you another look at Sharon's lovely card. Now I've got the desk view. Where did I put it? Over here. You can see, you probably saw it better the way I was showing it before. Isn't she clever? I'm not sure what it's called to tell you. Some sort of, it would be one of Mixed Up Crafts, I feel. That's pretty gorgeous, isn't it? Thank you, Sharon. She's not watching. I messaged her before to thank her. And I said that I wasn't in the right mood to do a live, so she's probably given up on me. Okay, so thanks, girls, for watching. I really appreciate you joining me. And I'll see you next week, all being well. Okay, bye-bye.